Y'all already know. My bad, let me clear my throat. Y'all already know, man, when y'all hear that theme music, what time it is, man. It is the Frankenstein podcast back. Man, it's season 3. If you've been rocking with us, man, we'd like to welcome all the podcasters back, man. We love y'all. Missed y'all, man. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? But we had to get some things together. But we are back, man, and we're about to do this thing like none other, man. We're stepping into the future, man. We're trying to do some online streaming type of thing. I know y'all seen us in the studio the first 2 seasons, and we still will be doing the studio stuff. But this way, you know what I'm saying, we can hit y'all with all kind of stuff, man, because like I say, me being an artist, producer, slash engineer, you know, we're going to talk about music. You know, I love to talk about my conspiracy theories out there, man. Definitely about sports, man. Shout out to Houston, Texas, man. I'm looking for somebody to come on that are really chops in Houston. If they ain't up with us, we're going to be having a lot of them coming. Tonight, especially, we're going to be doing some TikToks, man. I've seen some wild TikToks that I've been seeing online, and I said, man, I got to show this to the Oddcasters and see what y'all think about this. So that's what tonight is going to be about. So if you're on live and you're checking us out right now, that's what the business is. So let's get this thing started, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Frank Nitty, Supreme, a.k.a. Frankenstein. Y'all already know.
You know the Mars theory?
That there's aliens on Mars?
Nah, there's a theory that Mars was the original planet that humans were from.
Okay.
Then something happened that we all had to fly to another planet and live on. There used to be like civilization that lived on Mars. Now back this. On Mars, there's an element on the periodic table called xenon. Xenon on Earth is only found, this is crazy, is only found after a nuclear explosion.
No.
Oh shit, that's not even the sicko mode button.
I said no.
What the hell? And it goes hand in hand now. What if on Mars there was a nuclear warfare, destroyed the whole planet, but people were able to escape just in time, landed on Earth, and they had to restart from nothing.
So we are the aliens.
We're the aliens.
What the hell? Yeah.
It's real shit. Like this element's called xenon. It's prominent after nuclear explosion.
Now that's something right there. I ain't gonna lie. Now, if you really wrap your mind around that, like they say that whatever this xenon is, right, it's only found after a nuclear explosion. And I've heard rumors. I mean, I've heard this a long time ago that, you know, that there's a possibility that we could be from Mars, because I always thought, like when I was young, I always paid attention to how much we talked about Mars. Like Mars was something that even when I was young in elementary school, you heard people talking about, I think it was a show called something, it was something that had to do with Mars. It seemed like Mars was popping up all the time. But as I grew up, you know, we found out that, you know, it was these weird like shapes and stuff that looked like pyramids and all kind of stuff that was out there. And I was like, well, maybe it's us, you know what I'm saying? We don't know, but I'm just telling you what I heard, that it could be us, like our people that actually travel way from Mars to get to the new Earth, just kind of like how we do now. And it's wild that we trying to go back to Mars. Like, ain't that crazy? Like they trying to find maybe some old knowledge we left out there or something. But it's crazy though. We actually could be the aliens.
What up, bro? You don't need to rub your eyes. You're seeing this, bro. You're looking at one of the best actors in the world. If it was up to me, I'd probably have 2 Oscars and 2 Emmys. But, you know how it is. We're also here with this guy, Jamie, who, he saw me on the range a little earlier and decided, hey, you want to come play with me? And I'm like, yeah, I'll play you $1,000 a hole. But let me show you what I'm going to do.
Surviving Hollywood, Jamie Foxx. In this series, we're going to talk about the rise of Jamie Foxx. Him having his own TV show to him being cloned. Allegedly. I'm going to let y'all know the difference between big forehead Jamie Foxx and small forehead Jamie Foxx. Trust me, there's a difference. This man right here is not Jamie Foxx. He has stories about celebrity parties, about Diddy, and everybody else he ran across. They had to hush him up. They had to take over. Part 2, we're going to talk about his upbringing and how he got his own show.
Okay, let's chop it up on that one. Now, I find it kind of funny that, you know what I'm saying, they talk about the little forehead Jamie and the big forehead Jamie. Like, I know what that's like. As y'all can see, I done went through the, you know, losing your hair and having to give it up. Mine kind of happened in my 20s, kind of early for me, but you know, sometimes, man, y'all gotta kind of put into perspective that people gonna lose their hair. And if we gonna say that somebody was cloned, right? Allegedly, like you can't put it on the hairline. You gotta come a little bit more deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Because hairlines change. Like, I mean, what we gonna say? Steve Harvey is a clone now because that man hairline done changed a whole lot over the years. I mean, it done left and came back sometimes. What we gonna say? LeBron a clone? No, now I seen another one where they was actually trying to say that, and I was like, I mean, both of the pictures look like LeBron to me. I don't know. What y'all think, though?
When you find a baby by the emergency exit in
What the
Walmart,
hell? Somebody just left a baby over here? Is anybody baby? Guess you my baby. Hey, man. What's going on? You want to come on with me? Who that over there? That's your mama? Let's go. Hurry up. Come on. What's your name? It's my baby, miss.
Now, I don't know if y'all caught that at the end right there, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, when he first started this video, I was like, hold on. Did somebody really just leave a baby by the back door? Like, hey, I'm about to leave this baby by the back door. You just open the little door back here and you know what I'm saying, grab a, whatever they was trying to do. But as the video went on, I was able to kind of figure out what was going on. It was really him playing a game. That's probably was his child 9 times out of 10. And he's sitting up there playing, and him in the process of him playing, I don't know if y'all peep that a lady walked by and he had to clear it up for her. He had to be like, no, this is my baby, because this was him doing that video was probably gonna make that lady jump on the phone or, you know, call some kind of authorities or something and say, hey man, somebody got a baby in here. So I knew it was a game, but hey, you got to watch what you're doing out here, man.
Do you know Disney has a club? Club 33, where you have to pay 6 figures just to join. You pretty much have to be invited. It's a very exclusive club. The only real benefits of this club are like these secret restaurants in Disney.
Oh, I heard those are good though.
You don't want to know what's on that menu. Apparently, there's a club within that club where they throw private parties for the elite, the ultra wealthy. People have like snuck in and taken pictures inside these places, and they have like artwork and statues of Baphomet.
I was thinking Boba Fett.
And they say that Walt Disney, in his parks, created a bunch of secret passageways, and there can be access through the Club 33 rooms. Why would they even need secret passageways in these kingdoms?
Now, I don't know what y'all think about that, but me personally, I see all kinds of signs in there, and evidently they saying that you gotta be some kind of elite or something, because you're gonna have to pay to be able to get into those type of places. I guess it's a secret or whatever, but me personally, I can see a whole lot of signs, and you know, we've been doing this thing for a minute now to where you can peep some of these signs and start to put together things. But my suggestion would be also is to do further research on your own. That's on anything that I bring to you, anything that you may see over the internet, period. Like, do your own research, because there's so many layers to this, man. I'm talking about it's so many layers. It's like an onion. It's like once you think you know one thing about a certain subject or symbol, you realize like it's more to it. It's like layers you have to keep peeling back, because most of this knowledge, and I don't know if y'all know this or not, but a lot of this knowledge is like, it was deemed to only be for worthy people, which means like you kind of had to work for it. It's not just given to you. But peep that, Peep what I'm saying? It's not one of those things that's just given to you. Sometimes you got to do a little work to really get to the bottom of what's going on, but we're going to keep on going.
As the plane soared above an unfamiliar region in China, a passenger gazed out of the window, capturing a captivating video. A sense of awe and curiosity filled the air as the passenger's camera focused on a peculiar sight, a disc-shaped object, about the size of a small car, effortlessly gliding in parallel to the airplane, near one of its wings. The crispness of the video allowed the viewer to perceive the details of the disc distinctly. As seconds passed, an intriguing occurrence took place. The mysterious object seemed to activate a device of some sort, creating a mesmerizing effect. Space and time itself appeared to fold around the disc, as if the laws of physics were being bent to its will.
What is that right
The passenger's video
That
captured the
black
surreal
thing
moment in
flying
all its
across the-
glory, a testament to an encounter that defied conventional understanding. As the object sped away from the aircraft, its velocity accelerated to a staggering 24,000 miles per hour, leaving an indelible impression on the mind of the witness.
Now that was wild. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm on an airplane and you know what I'm saying, I didn't have me a drink and I'm, you know, taking me a little snooze or something, and I wake up and I just happen to catch that on the side of the plane, bruh. Like the first thing I'm gonna do is like, I think I'm gonna have to tap the person next to me to make sure I'm not tripping, make sure they ain't putting nothing in my drink. Be like, hold up, is you seeing what I'm seeing right now? And if they confirm, yeah, I'm seeing what I'm seeing, I don't know how I could just act normal and just tape that. That's what kind of make me think that that's not real. Like, cause it seems like you would hear a whole lot more going on in that plane. Like, man, people just wilding out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they cut the sound off or what, but it just seemed like that's a little too calm. Like, I wouldn't be able to just sit there and record that. Like, hell no. I'd be like, nope, it's going down for real. And then that little black thing, I don't know what that black thing was. That kind of, it was like a cloud, but it looked like it shot something up at it. But according to the video, they were saying that was something that the ship did. But I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. That shit looked weird to me, though.
You know his name's not Jesus, right? If you go back to where Jesus was walking the earth and you walked around and said, where's Jesus? Nobody would know who the fuck you're talking about. If you start looking deep into the scriptures, man, one of them says, my children will know my name. Well, his name ain't Jesus. No, the scripture says, seek and ye shall find. Listening to a pastor tell you something isn't seeking. Why am I so big on the name? Well, because if you look at certain scripture, it says, give praise to my name, give glory to my name. What's his name? No, it says Jesus. That's not his name. So everyone says it doesn't really matter. He just, as long as he knows. Look, I didn't read the part in the scripture that said that. I didn't read that part. I didn't read the part, hey, call me whatever you want. Just call me. Because his name was given to us over 7,000 times. But then at some point in time, way back in about 383 AD, they translated it and they were told not to use the name anymore. One of the 10 commandments is, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Now, what does the word vain mean? It means to make meaningless or useless. How much more useless can a name be if you just stopped using it? You're making it as useless as it can be by not using his name. And he says, don't take the Lord's name in vain, which most people think says, don't say goddamn. Goddamn is it, first of all, God ain't his name. That's a title. Secondly, that's not what it means. It says, don't make God meaningless and useless. But that's not actually what the thing said. He basically said, don't make my name meaningless. That was his commandment. And then we are all doing it when we say Jesus. We're all doing it when we say God. Why? Because that's not his name. Imagine going up to the pearly gates, because I could have just saved all your lives. And there's a big dude up there like this. He's standing there all big and buff as shit. And he goes, what's up? You say, what's up? They say, who you here to see? You say Jesus, and he goes, I don't know who you're talking about. You ever read the scripture where he says, go away, you do not know me? Because if you knew me, you'd know my name. I'm going to walk up, they're going to be like, who you here to see? And I'm going to say, I'm here to see Yahshua. My man Yahshua. is supposed to meet me here so I can go meet Yahuwah or Yahweh. And if I'm wrong, we're all fucked.
All right, I gotta kind of agree with him on that a little bit, because I know that, one of the first things that let me know that, the name Jesus wasn't correctly being spoken was because they said that, back in those times, the sound of J wasn't even used back then. So, the word has been being mispronounced for a while. And, you make some pretty good points in there, like the whole just making sure that you know God's name and, seeking. Remember, I was just saying that before the video even started about seeking out for yourself, because man, so many of us, and this is the thing that I find strange about people in any religion, is that you tend to listen to people and what they say, but you don't do your own research. When you have to, it's like imperative. You have to do your own research. It's part of the work. Just like it says in the Bible, faith without works is dead. Like, you have to work, man. And like I say, some of this knowledge is really put out there for the worthy. It's not just put out there just to, like even in the Bible it says about the milk part, and you know what I'm saying, and growing up and it being different once your mind is to a certain place. So yeah, a lot of this stuff, man, y'all gotta really just start going deeper into whatever religion that it is that you're a part of. Just don't go by what people say and what people recommend to you. Actually do the work. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually be a true and living witness to whatever it is. But hey, let's keep on going.
Wake
Yo,
the
peep
fuck
this
up.
map, bro.
Wake up.
Yo, peep Old Testament map of ancient America. Hold up. Alright, so peep, right? I had zoomed in.
Wake up. Wake up.
Bro, what if this what it really was, bro? And if anything, right? This would really make sense. You wanna know why? Because what's in this area? Washington, D.C. Oh my God!
Now, that one's a little wild right there, because I talked about that in season 2 about, about them finding the statues over there in Memphis and, all of that stuff. And it's some stuff in America, man, that will shock you, that will make you think like, hold up, man, because it'll break down a lot of stuff. You'll be like, hold up, so we wasn't brought over here on ships. Maybe we was like already here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some deep stuff, man. Like I say, when you go to peeling back these layers, you go to finding out that, like, I know y'all heard of the Moors and stuff like that. Like, do some research on them and find out, like, what America really is. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised.
Question, guys, is it just me or do shit seem really weird? What I mean by that is time is speeding up. It don't feel like it's 24 hours in a day anymore. Food tastes fake as fuck and the weather is crazy as all outdoors. In addition to that, it's like people walking around like zombies. Is it just me? Tap in.
Hey, she spitting right there, like what they be saying. Hey, he's spitting or she's spitting. She really spitting right there. She's spitting some game, man. Things are really different, and it starts to make you think like, man, it's got to be fake people out here too, because not a lot of people really are recognizing what's going on. There are some people that seem like NPCs. I don't know if y'all know what NPCs are, but if you play video games like Grand Theft Auto and other I don't know if they have them in Modern Warfare or not, but there are people who basically, like, there's nobody playing that person. They just kind of just moving around in the game. They kind of got like the intelligence of the game. So it might be somebody that's just walking down the street, or somebody that's washing a car over here, that's driving down the street. It's a lot of NPCs in Grand Theft Auto. And sometime in the world, man, it seems like it's a lot of NPCs around here. Because like I say, only a few of us are actually peeping the change It's only a few of us that are that's tasting the difference in the food. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that, you know, that look at you crazy when you like, hey man, you notice this and that, and you're like, yo, this really is crazy. Like that NPC stuff is real. I really think, man, there's some people out here that's just, it's just like the Truman Show or something. Y'all check that movie out.
I'll keep this short. Do this, let this be your first thing. Do you want to see an enemy? Do you want to see who have it out for you? Do you want to see why you're not getting married? Do you want to see anything that's stopping you from your abundance? Do this very simple thing. Don't need to call anything, nothing is no black magic, no anything. This is all natural. The light, you understand, we're light workers. So this is pretty simple. Do you guys see bay leaves? This is bay leaves, you understand? Get yourself some fresh bay leaves. They look just like this, you understand? This is a cup of water, you understand? Before you go to sleep, pour some water into a cup. Just simple. This is spring water. Pour some water into a cup, you understand? Positive affirmation. Say whatever you want to see, pray really quickly to the water, whatever you want to see. In these bay leaves, you understand? These simple little bay leaves, you can actually write. Get yourself a pen, you understand? Something black, you understand? Write script on it, you understand? Do you want to see why you're not married? Do you want to see your enemies? Do you want to see anything lost, anything you're looking for? Write them, you understand? Write them in simple bay leaves, you understand? Put them in the bay leaves, you understand? Put it under your bed or put it right next to where you're gonna sleep, you understand? Overnight, put it right next to your bed or under your bed, and you do this right before you go to sleep, you understand? And you will see your enemies, you will see whatever it is that's holding you back and everything, you understand? This is 100% guaranteed. You try this and then you come back, you understand? So you can know what to tackle, who to tackle, what type of steps you need to take, you understand, to release yourself from anything that's holding you back, you understand? This is as simple as this, you understand? And in the morning, you could just go ahead, pick it up, you understand? You can pour this water down the drain, you understand? And then that's dispose of the leaves, you understand? And then that's it. Sometimes you might have to do it 2 times in a row. It does not mean it's not going to happen. Everybody's energy is different. Sometimes your energy might take long for it to catch up. You understand? But positive affirmation, talk to it. You understand? Talk to it. Write your scriptures in there and put it there under your bed or right next to your bed overnight. You will see dreams. Your creator will show you dreams vividly. Who have it out for you? What's standing in your way? Any stagnations. You understand? This is the first simple thing that I'm going to tell you guys without anything. You don't have to call upon anything. Just your ancestors and whatever you believe in, your pure intentions, and you will get the results you want. 100% guaranteed satisfaction.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about that one. First and foremost, I know a lot of people gonna look at that and probably say, like, man, that's some witchcraft, and you probably are right by that in a way, but in a way you may be wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because one of our biggest powers or one of our biggest strengths or superpower that we have as human beings, I believe is what we believe in. Like whatever we put belief into, it becomes real to us. So like somebody with a strong belief system, man, you don't want to mess around with them because they can think in a certain type of way and probably could reshape your whole world just by the way that they think. So that's why you have to watch on, because everybody, I feel like, don't have the same level of that power. It's certain people that get convicted in certain ways of whatever that they thinking or whatever they done went through, and it becomes real to them. And if you realize that, you really can see how your superpower is used against you. You know what I'm saying? How you think and what you think is real and all of that stuff, it gets put into how can I put it? It gets put into how your world, like how you think on the inside is how you will project your world out here. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, and look, it's crazy that I just got that she keeps saying you understand. Like she kept saying that, but I think we should have a count on there and took a shot for every time she said you understand. We probably be dead drunk right now. But anyway, like I said, man, it's about your belief. So if you listen to that video, right, and you say, hey, I'm finna go get me some bay leaves and you know what I'm saying, and I'm finna do that. I look at that like if you truly believe that worked, then you probably will have some things revealed to you, because a lot of things in this world will be revealed to you through your beliefs and your belief system. So, hey, just peep that, man, and we're gonna keep on rolling.
Hey, Supreme Court Justice and nut punch! Oh man, I haven't been punched in the nuts in years.
What are you two doing here? Don't you know this event is for Izzard Lay, Obey? So, about that...
What? You guys were reptoids all this time?
Why didn't you tell me? I'm your frat brother. I gave you my kidney.
And it was delicious. Honestly, we only reveal our secrets to brothers who reached level 6. Never got that high. Guys, I'm Brett Hand.
I ain't gonna say too much about that, but I'm just saying though, like, you be thinking you know everything and you don't be knowing everything. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that it's layers. It's a whole lot of layers to this knowledge, man, and all knowledge. You know what I'm saying? All 360 degrees, but we're gonna keep on moving though.
This is the 369 manifestation method explaining how to use it. Nikola Tesla discovered the 369 method when he was studying the pyramids. He realized that anybody can bring anything they want into their reality. This is because everything is made up of energy, including your mind. And your mind gives off the most powerful frequencies in the world. It's similar to how satellites use frequencies to connect to your TV. The only difference is your mind is 1,000 times stronger. Think of your mind as a magnet that attracts anything it focuses a lot of time on. The 369 method allows you to focus on specific things so you can control what you attract in your life. So this is how the 369 method is used. You're going to start by writing your manifestations down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. NLE Choppa even spoke about this in a song called Bryce.
Can't let that, you know what I'm saying? Copyright.
This will allow you to focus all your energy on the things you want in life. And according to Nikola Tesla, the universe will do everything it can to get it to you, which is why he said it's the key to the universe.
369. I don't know the rest of that verse on Get Low. I could never understood what he said after that. And I'm not finna Google that right now. But hey, it's deep, man, out here, man. Y'all need to learn how that 369 work and how that whole thing, because mathematics, man, is so dope, man. When you really pay attention and break it down, when you really use mathematics for what it's really like meant to be used for, man, it get deep. Make me wish, like, man, I would have learned trigonometry or something.
Did you notice 2 kids wearing t-shirts in one scene in the film? The boy had on an Obey t-shirt, and the other girl was wearing a NASA t-shirt. Obey and NASA, you know? Some folks claim that NASA is a code for Satan, but others argue, saying, come on, NASA doesn't even spell that word. But guess what? NASA always begins their countdown with T-. It's like they deliberately left out the letter to finish the word. They seem to be teasing everyone by revealing it so obviously with the letter T missing. The same letter associated with the father of all lies. Now, let's shift gears to a mind-blowing discovery NASA recently made. A colossal hole in the sun known as the coronal hole. This hole is so massive it could swallow up 60 Earth-sized planets. What's even more alarming is that it's currently unleashing solar storms that have the potential to wipe out the internet for weeks, or possibly even months. And here's the real kicker. According to some reports, billionaires are going all out on bunkers. We're talking about big names like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Even tech moguls like Mark Zuckerberg are in on it, investing in bunkers to stay hidden. Zuckerberg has invested a staggering $270 million in a secret Hawaiian retreat, complete with an enormous underground bunker. Everyone involved, from the painters to the construction workers, must sign an NDA. This document ensures that whatever they testify or discuss inside remains a secret. I also heard that Jeff Bezos is working on his own underground bunker simultaneously. All these high-profile individuals are gearing up for something, even if the details aren't public knowledge. Maybe they are preparing for the revolution.
I don't know what to say about that one, because when I hear about stuff like that, see, y'all gonna learn something about me. Like I be looking at things to where like if the knowledge is present, like too easy to come across like that, like it's some kind of it's a distraction. Like you got to look at it like that. Like if it's so easy, like if I mean, those type of people have money to where if they wanted to do something, I think they could keep it pretty secret if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So if you got people out here saying this stuff, man, it's like you gotta sometime if you don't hear it yourself or you don't do your research on it first, you can't like accept that as truth. You can't put that in your file cabinet under truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that as being what's the word, tentative, like not yet. I got to do some more research on that.
This is a Ring doorbell. Picked up this. This is weird. This is crazy. Can't believe it unless you hear it yourself. Check it out. This is not edited. This is what you're hearing and what you're seeing is actually what was recorded. Okay, I understand what I'm seeing, but what I'm hearing, that's what's bugging me out. This is in the middle of a hailstorm.
That's crazy. Like that's crazy because like I done heard some crazy theories out there before. Like I don't know if y'all heard the one about like if you go further out of space, like the further out of space you go, that you can catch up to old TV transmissions, like TV shows that came on, like I Love Lucy or something, is somewhere out in the universe still, because you know they say energy never dies. So I guess once something goes out and is broadcasted, it goes out, it goes out. And I've heard that you can still hear those transmissions way far out in space. I forgot where I heard that from, but this is something that's like similar to that, but it's wild. Like I'm glad they put like poltergeist up there because that's what it's like. It's like some poltergeist, like it don't look like a ghost. It's nothing in human form. It's like some lights, but it's singing that song, and that's creepy, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I heard that at my Ring camera, man, woo, man, I don't know, dog. That's too creepy to even think about because like I say, I used to hear that. I don't know if you know a lot of y'all know what that is, but that's Sesame Street. Like that's the beginning. That's the first beginning part of the chorus. And that's just crazy, man. I can't even imagine nothing like that. But maybe it's an old transmission or something that came back to Earth.
So you see her hands go above her face once. Watch when they come back down. I wanted to post screenshots of the AI filter coming off so people could see for a bit longer just how insane this is.
Watch her face glitch. Now watch her back tattoo disappear.
Man, I know y'all been seeing all those wild like Britney videos that's been going on because I be on Twitter a lot. Not it's like it stays on the feed every time I ain't seen one in a minute, not a new one. At least maybe probably about a couple of weeks or so, but I was seeing them a lot. Even Plies was tripping out about them and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, yo, like it's something weird about that. I don't know what it's because it's not like she just discovered the internet, but all of a sudden it's like she started doing these videos a lot, and maybe they was trying to test something. I don't know, man. That's weird. Like I say, man, do your research.
They don't want us to know that we can heal ourselves. They don't want us to know that through a simple lifestyle and diet change, we can thrive. They don't want us to know that the medications they are giving us is only putting a Band-Aid on the problem, never healing. They don't want us to know that the highly processed food, the highly processed sugar is what is causing the inflammation. It's causing the diabetes. It's causing the heart disease. It's causing the cancer. They don't want us to know that it's causing the stress, causing the anxiety, causing the depression. As you are sitting there suffering, they don't want us to know because they want us to stay addicted. They don't want us to know, but we know.
Hey, that's real right there, man. Y'all take heed to that. If you got to rewind that back and check that out, man, really take heed to that, man. Health is wealth, like they always say.
High blood pressure is caused by a buildup of atherosclerotic plaque inside your arteries and blood vessels. The thing that creates this plaque is saturated fat and cholesterol, particularly the oxidized version. You see, when it becomes oxidized under high temperatures, it breaks down, and that's what forms that plaqueish substance. So over the course of weeks, months, years, and for some people even decades, this plaque buildup causes a narrowing in your arteries and blood vessels, and that's what raises your blood pressure to alarming levels. Now, another compounding effect of this is when you cook with oil. You see, oil is just pure fat, and when you cook that under high temperatures, that adds to the buildup of that plaqueish substance. In conjunction with that, cooking oil and consuming oil that's been cooked under high temperatures actually blocks the production of nitric oxide, which is something that's actually supposed to dilate your blood vessels. So this results in a constriction of your vascular system, which contributes to the alarming raise in high blood pressure as well. If you want to actually reverse high blood pressure, your best bet in doing this is primarily sticking to a plant-based diet that is either a raw vegan diet or a high raw vegan diet. This diet should be comprised of foods like dark leafy greens like kale, arugula, spinach, things like that, right? Colorful fruits and vegetables like beets and watermelon, pomegranate, grapefruit, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, kiwis, all these different types of foods that have been proven to help to reverse high blood pressure, heart disease in general, and purge out this plaque buildup. Follow me for more plant-based vegan nutrition tips.
Hey, that boy speaking that truth. Like I say, man, health is wealth, man. We got to get on top of our health, man, and take that seriously. Like, it's too many of us that's just like leaving, just, you know, just quick like that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta really, really, really take care of our health out here, man. So take heed. Like I say, these videos are stuff that you can rewind back and check it out if you need to. Take heed.
You need to hear this crazy conspiracy about iPhones. Have you ever thought about why an iPhone has its name? Some people think when Apple says I, it literally means I. iPhones are watching us, listening to us, and seeing everything we're doing. And some people have this link to the Illuminati. Don't believe me? What's Siri spelled backwards?
Now that's when you think about that, like we already know, like that's one thing in the hood. That's stamped, certified. You know what I'm saying? Like iPhones. Oh man, I got me an iPhone right here. But you know, that's been a rumor for the longest that, you know, the iPhone is the iPhone, like for real, for real. But when he said what Siri was spelled backwards and it's Iris, boy, that's deep. That's deep, man, for real.
I don't claim to know what this means. I'm just here to let you know that if you slow down Nicki Minaj's voice, it sounds exactly like Jay-Z.
No, we don't want to get what's the name. We don't want to. I'm gonna mute that because we don't want to get no copyrights for that. But man, she really do sound like Jay-Z though. Like that's crazy. Like when I first heard that, I was like, come on, that don't make no sense. But when I just check it out, just go on it, YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's on Twitter somewhere probably, but that shit will trip you out. Like, but I don't know what they mean by that. But it is, you know, it is kind of crazy though. Just check it out.
What you fixing to witness now is the man who came by to get King to take him to dinner. And 30 years later at a press conference, he slipped because God do baffle your mind sometimes.
The last hour of Dr. King's life, a hurry. But that gave me the wonderful privilege of spending the last hour on earth. 3 preachers in a room, Abernathy, King, and Kyle. And we spent that last hour together in room 306 at the Lorraine Motel. The press is always curious, and writers, what went on? What did you talk about? I say, we just talk preacher talk. What preachers talk about when they get together?
Y'all pay real attention to what you're fixing to hear now.
About 5:45, we walked on the balcony, and he was talking to people in the courtyard. He stood here and I stood there. Only as I moved away, so we could have a clear shot, the shot rang out.
Thank you.
I turned around and then stood back on the balcony.
It was well known that the FBI director, J. Edgar Hoover, hated Dr. King. The Bureau had informants inside the civil rights movement. In 1999, a Memphis jury unanimously found Lord Jowers was a part of a conspiracy to kill King and that the assassination plot was also involved others, including government agencies. At 5:51 p.m., April 4th, Reverend Billy Cowles knocked on the door of the room 306 of the Lorraine Motel to let King and the rest of the party know they were running late. Just about a minute after King exited his room, a single shot was fired and a bullet ripped through King's jaw and spinal cord. This is Reverend Billy Cowles. We know the truth now.
Now, that's something like that's crazy. It's Black History Month, but hey, we already know, man. Y'all do your research on that too, but you know what I'm saying? That's like first grade when it comes to the conspiracy theories. But what's so crazy about that, that's a conspiracy theory that actually turned out to be true. So, hey.
One of the 2 touchdown passes Patrick Mahomes had in the first quarter.
And Bouchel, a strike to Noah Gray, who spins out of one tackle.
Hold on, I gotta pause that, y'all. Like, just pay attention to how these dudes, if y'all don't know what y'all looking at, like these dudes gonna be doing the same thing on this field Like, how does that happen? Especially them two dudes in the first part, like both jumped up off their knees to their feet like that at the same time. Like, what the hell is that? I remember that one right there with 2 Chainz. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was watching it that morning and I was like, why did dude just glitch up like that, man? Like, it made no sense. It had no premise to it. It was like, what? It's and I'm a lot of them clips in there was old. I know because I done seen them before a lot too, but it's still the question to be asked about some of them. Like, I still don't know what that title meant by The World Is a Stage, but I don't know what they meant. Maybe they talking about the whole NPC thing I was talking about earlier, because that was crazy. Like, seeing them do the same thing at the same time like that. I only see that when I'm playing a video game, and they do be trying to say we in a simulation, man.
I want to ask you something, man. Ask me something. Because I watch your videos, man. I made a review of one of your videos. All right, what is it? So I forgot what it's called, but you made a video. I want to know, man. Are you gay? Gay, bro? Only for Ronaldo. I know your father is a Christian.
Okay.
Are you a Christian?
Am I a Christian? Okay. See, that's a very, great question, you know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this, okay?
No. Answer the question first.
Okay, first of all, I came here to see Ronaldo. I'm in Manchester right now. You're asking me questions about God, okay? Let me tell you this. Stop talking to me, sir. Have a nice day.
I thought so. The man is gay for Ronaldo. His father's a Christian, and he's afraid to acknowledge the question because he knows what I'm saying is right. All those who sell their soul for money, for fame, and living in sodomite, effeminate lifestyles will find themselves in hell.
Now, I'm not gonna say I fully agree with everything that he said, but I'm just gonna say that it's very weird though. How your boy dodged that question real quick. Like, I'm talking about like he was playing dodgeball. Like, that was kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Especially after he said it was a great question. Like, you just should have just been like, hey man, I don't talk about that. Like, cause that's how I get down. You ask me something that I don't want to answer, I'm gonna just be like, hey, that's not what I talk about. I don't share that with the public. But for him to be like, that's a great question, and then not answer it, that's kind of wild, man. And that's why I say, man, these are, crazy conspiracy theories, man, that will reconstruct your mind, man. Hopefully, y'all watch some of these videos and then heard some of my comments about them, and you know what I'm saying, and it leads you to doing more research on these things, man, because this is the day and time to be doing your research. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff, man, going on in this world right now, and you got to be tapped in. Like, for real, don't be an NPC out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get tapped in, learn what's going on, and like, just like how, we all try to be logged in on the Wi-Fi, man, be logged in on this knowledge, man. Make sure that you stay logged in, because not everybody got the code, man. Not everybody got the code and can log in. And like I say early in the show, man, I want to welcome all of the, all casters back, man. We know it's been a little hiatus and stuff like that. But like I said, this show, this season is about to be dope, man. We're about to be doing everything. Like I said, if this is your first time here, we are we a variety show, man. We do everything. I'm a artist myself. I produce, I engineer. I was once with Rap a Lot with the Fifth Ward Juveniles and FWC. It's Mr. Slim, so a lot of people remember me from that. As you can tell, I hate having to say that because it's just from an humble place. I be feeling like I just don't like doing it. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to the co-host that's not here tonight, Wolf and Turb. Like I said, I just did this one tonight, just went live, just try to check out how the system work and all of that old kind of stuff like that. But man, we're gonna be having some dope guests coming on, being that we're gonna be able to do it in this format right here, because a lot of the people that I know, we be in and out of town, and just busy all the time. But this right here, I can get them on a show like that. You know what I'm saying? And plus, twice a week we'll be doing these TikToks and stuff like that. And we'll be giving up game on a whole lot of stuff, man. Like I say, I'm definitely into the conspiracy theories and all of that. So we'll be up on that. Definitely up on the sports. So we definitely will be having a big Texas segment coming. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be doing that like once a week, especially during the off season, as we hearing about all these rumors and different trade rumors and draft rumors and all kind of stuff that's going on, man. But like I say, if you tuned in tonight, man, I appreciate it from the heart. We're gonna keep this thing going. I definitely want to give some sympathy to the haters out there, because if y'all thought this train was gonna stop rolling, you are crazy, man. Like I told y'all from day one, we don't stop. It's gonna keep on going. Supreme Beats definitely got some stuff going on, about to be dropping real soon. So hey, y'all just pay attention. And we're gonna be doing some new music segments too. So man, if y'all boys think y'all got some music or a song that you want to present on the show and get some real judgment, and just tell us about what you're doing and stuff like that, man. We want to bring on new artists and all of that stuff as well. So y'all stay tuned in, man, to the Frankenstein Artcast podcast. Y'all already know. And man, I want to give y'all an applause for coming out and checking us out, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. It is your boy, Frank Nitty Supreme. Y'all already know we do not operate in fear, man. We operate in love, man. Until next time, it's the Frankenstein Artcast podcast.